In this video, I'm going to show you how to use exponents when adding and subtracting. So for instance, we can have a problem like this. 2 to the second power plus 1 equals. Or you can have 2 to the second power minus 1 equals. Okay, so the first one, 2 to the second power, as we know, is 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay? And then 2 to the second power we know is 4 minus 1 equals 3. Okay? So for the top one, 2 squared, or 2 to the second power, plus 1 equals 5. The second one, 2 squared minus 1 is 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay? I'm going to give you an example of today's work. If exponents are still a little tricky for you, I did a video already. I'll link it in the card. So just click on the card and it'll take you to an exponent video. Now I'm going to do the first two problems of today's work. The first problem, and I'll circle the number, 1, is 2 to the third power minus 4. Okay, 2 to the third power. When you think of 2 to the third power, it's not 2 times 3, because 2 times 3 is 6, and that wouldn't be it. 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2. And that will be 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So that would be 8 minus 4, which is 4. Okay? Let me review that. You start with 2 to the third power. Sometimes people say 2 cubed. It's the same as 2 to the third power minus 4. Okay? 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2. And 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So then you have to subtract the 4 that we didn't do anything with. We just bring it down. You go 8 minus 4 equals 4. There's a lot of writing on here. If you can do it in your head, that's fine. 2 times 2 times 2, you know that's 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, you can do it on paper. You can work it out. You can also do it in your mind. Second problem we're going to do, and the final problem will be 1 plus 2 to the first power. Okay. 2 to the first power, we know, is 2, because 2, just write it one time, is 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Actually, I'm going to do another problem. I'm going to do a more difficult problem because we're going to have some problems that involve negative numbers. I know this sounds a little scary, huh? Negative numbers. So let's maybe like a problem like the one here, 1 minus, let's go to something. Let's go down to, we'll keep it simple. Let's go to something like this. Just any random negative problem. So if I go 2 minus 3 squared, right? So 2 minus 3 squared, the numbers are small, but you have to subtract. So sometimes subtraction can be confusing to students. So you start with 2, can't do nothing with 2, we'll bring it down. Minus, what is 3 squared? Well, 3 squared is 3 times 3. What is 3 times 3? 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Now, how do you subtract 2 and 9? You have to take 9 away from 2. 2 is a small number. 9's bigger. How are you going to take 9 away from 2? Well, there's a technique you can use in math. You take the difference and give it the sign of the biggest number. I think you've heard your teacher say that many times over. Take the difference, which means you subtract the big and the small. Take the sign of the biggest number. Okay, the sign of the biggest number here is 9. So it would be negative something, right? Another way you could think of it is like if you had $2, right? And a kid came and he wanted to take $9 from you. Well, he can't take $9 from you, but he can take $2 from you. And then in an imaginary world, you can just give him 7 imaginary dollars, right? That would make $9. So those imaginary dollars, I consider those negative. So 2 minus 9 is negative 7. You gave him $2 and then you gave him 7 imaginary dollars. Okay? Or you take the difference of 2 and 9. The difference between 2 and 9 is 7. Take the sign of the biggest number. The sign of the biggest number is 9. Sometimes students say, well, 9 is a positive number. The minus sign is subtract. Yeah, you could see it like that, but just know that you're just combining 2 and a negative 9, and that's a negative 7. Okay? That's negative numbers. The numbers are small, so you're just taking a baby step towards negative numbers with this. I know you haven't done negative numbers for some time. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to just leave a comment below or contact me. Thank you for watching.